Singh Ji, Chief Minister of Manipur, Shri Professor N. Lokendra Singh, Vice Chancellor, Manipur University, Shri Saivasachi Datta, Executive Director, Asian Confluence, Shri Dr. Samit Seth, Joint Secretary, Policy Planning, External Affairs, Professor C.I.S. Ivohol Maitai, and Riva Ganguly Ji, retired IFS, and Rajiv Bhatia Ji, retired IFS, and also Professor Lama and other distinguished members of the diplomatic community, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here today at the inauguration of this conclave on Act East 2 Indo-Pacific, role of Northeast India state in connecting the connectivities. At outset, allow me to congratulate the ASEAN Confluence for organizing this event in collaboration with the Policy Planning Division, Ministry of External Affairs, and the Manipur University. I would also like to thank the government of Manipur, all diplomat, dignitaries, and everyone present here for participating in this dialogue. Friends, the vision of a free, open, and prosperous Indo-Pacific is fast taking center stage in the collective view of the global strategic community. There is a growing consensus that the region is one with great potential for trades, being naturally connected by sheer waters, sheer civilization, and sheer values of trust for inclusive growth. In this context, the Bay of Bengal holds a strategic and significant position, as does the ASEAN region. The Northeast region occupied a unique and distinct place in the overall geography of the Indo-Pacific. We here in the Northeast regions are very close to both these regions. We gather here today in the historic city of Imphal to discuss these connections and cherish many moments of the year 2022, the year in which we are celebrating 75 years of Indian independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 25 years of BIMSTEC, and 30 years of ASEAN-India strategic relations. Imphal is a historic city that has had a special place in the history of World War II and has changed the course of the region. As India and Japan work deeply together to develop a prosperous Bay of Bengal, this year we are also celebrating 70 years of India-Japan relations, and I'm glad we are joining by senior diplomat from Japan. This year, we are also celebrating 75 years of India-Thailand relations. Thailand is currently the chair of BIMSTEC and a close ASEAN neighbor, sharing many common traits of culture, history, and lifestyle with the Northeast. I note with pleasure the presence of the representatives of Thailand Embassy in this important conclave. The Northeastern region in general and in Manipur in particular is one of our gateways to the ASEAN, and through neighboring Bangladesh or Myanmar are close to the Bay of Bengal. What goes on in the neighborhood deeply affects the region. The Act East policy and the Indo-Pacific Ocean initiatives are key pillars of India's foreign policy, deeply and intrinsically linked to each other in realizing the grand vision of a prosperous, connected, secure, and open Indo-Pacific. There is a need to delve deeper and understand these connections at all levels, and the conference is aimed towards creating fresh narrative in that direction. I'm glad that this conference has the presence of our seasoned diplomats who serve as our ambassador to Myanmar and Bangladesh, along with senior academia. As you know all, there are physical connectivity projects underway, projects which connect the neighboring countries of Bangladesh and Myanmar, as well as the rest of the northeastern state and rest of India. This brings up many opportunities and challenges. For example, connectivity to Bangladesh is being almost restored with road, rail, and inland waterways, and new routes are coming up. Multimodal connectivity from Imphal to Silchar, Dhubari, Dwaki, Saprom, and onward to Bangladesh and the Bay of Bengal promise new destination for goods. Connectivity via More to Myanmar and beyond is in advanced stages of completion. Connectivity between the northeastern state and to the rest of the India has also made tremendous progress. When we talk about connectivity, we do not talk just about physical connectivity. There are other forms of connectivity, such as power connectivity, energy connectivity, digital connectivity, and financial connectivity. We see connectivity as a holistic concept. Entrepreneurs are finding new and innovative ways to connect to newer destinations and building new network through the digital domain. As we come out of the after effect of the lockdown induced by COVID-19, there is a greater need to understand the new opportunity and new challenges that knock on our door. As the challenges posed by climate change loom large, meeting the Sustainable Development Goals has now become a matter of survival. India has taken a lead in many aspects in this regard. Recently, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji launched the Lifestyle for Environment movement, which is receiving acclaim globally. Just now, our Amit Sethi has already mentioned the region we call home, comprising of northeastern states of India, holds an important position in this context. As a land bridge between South and Southeast Asia with proximity to Bay of Bengal, the region has been an anthropologically and cultural diversity hotspot. The region is also a biodiversity hotspot with rich reservoirs of waters, forests, and other natural resources having an important role to play in addressing climate change in the Indian subcontinent and the Bay of Bengal region. I'm glad that this conference has a track decided to discussing the issues of sustainable development. The shared culture, history, and mutual social traits that tie the regions are also an important component towards fostering regional cooperation. The east and northeastern part of India comprises a region that is a unique melting pot of diverse culture, language, dance form, cuisines, and is an amalgamation of many more aspects. The region has the potential where people, idea, art forms, cuisines, commerce, and friendship can flow freely and easily as it used to happen in the past. This can be the basis for a new array of industries producing products and services. I was very happy to learn that the ASEAN Conference has taken the initiative to promote the entrepreneurs of these regions, and many entrepreneurs are present in this forum today, displaying some of the products. I'm glad to note that the conference will also host a deeper discussion on capacity building. The new national education policy holds great promises to promote human capacity development to meet these requirements. A lot of work is being done in this regard, and the Manipur University, which is a co-host of this program, has important contribution to make. Later this year, India will assume the presidency of G20. This will be another opportunity to discuss with the other G20 partners on taking forward some of these agenda, with the Northeast taking the lead. I'm glad that this conference is making an assessment of the traditional and non-traditional security as it pertains to the regions with the attendance of top experts. The COVID-19 has shown the entire global community the dire needs to involve new paradigm and the need for fresh thinking. It will be important to make an assessment of all aspects. We need more think tank like ASEAN Conference who can consistently organize important research, advocacy, and training program to create fresh narrative of cooperation based on the 6 C's: connectivity, commerce, conversations, culture, capacity building, and collaboration. All these are topics which are immensely rooted in the ethos of the Northeast region. Ring of shared waters, shared idea, shared history, common lifestyle, and shared concern connect in the region of the Bay of Bengal and to Indo-Pacific. The theme connecting the connectivities is very timely and pertinent. I look forward to the insightful discussion which will take place and hope that some concrete actionable suggestions will come out of the deliberation, helping the government both in Manipur and the center in formulating policy of the region, touching lives of the people. With this word, I thank you once again for these wonderful initiatives and convey my best wishes. Thank you.